Hello, I'm the Media Wiz, because one art form wasn't enough. So, I was gonna make this a review, but unlike VCR Golf and the SpongeBob board game, which I was able to play through and then eventually go back and write a proper review for it and all that kind of stuff, I thought it would be more appropriate to do something like the Jolly Rancher Soda vlog from the beginning of the year and just do a quick little vlog to get like first impressions out. And in this case, it is this board game that I got off of Amazon, and the actual title is right here. It's Funny Game Penguin Trap Activate. Now at first I'm like, so is Funny Game the name of the company, or is this part of a series of different board games and Funny Game is just like their slogan or their signature? No, because you can see the company right here is Nicole, and the logo is a little dice with a N for Nicole on it. So a lot like the Master Chief action figure, I found out about this game while I was watching some videos from Video Game Donkey and Leah B, and they did a full review of this on Leah's channel.
Don't fall into the trap of the opponent. See who can get the final victory.
It's gonna be me.
I was just so fascinated to see what this game was actually like in person, so they had it on Amazon. I got it relatively cheap, and this is a new purchase from Amazon, and yet the packaging right away seems even less impressive than the VCR Golf game. This was actually a never opened game. The one that I got was never opened. Anyway, enough of this. Let's put this on the ground and let's actually see how the gameplay of this works. The tagline on the box is "Don't let the penguin fall." It's for ages 4 and up. It's a 2-player game. There's a standard choking hazard warning right there. And the contents are 2 mallets, 38 ice blocks, 4 legs, which I didn't know what that meant at first, but then I realized it's for the actual table, I guess. Penguin, spinner, and game board. They bunch them all together. I'm gonna try and put it together like this so that it's a little easier to assemble, so that all the pieces stick together in the right way. Also, there's no instruction booklet whatsoever, so I'm assuming you can just kind of do this in whatever order you want. I don't know if they wanted it in some kind of specific pattern. Okay, now the pieces are starting to slowly stick together the more you try to force them next to each other. There we go, now the pieces are starting to stick together. And there's just one lone piece left, and I guess this is just a extra bonus, maybe? I'm not sure. So okay, there we go. We have the board itself. Okay, so I grabbed the box. The box actually has printed instructions here, so let's read this out. How to play. Each player takes turns spinning the spinner, carefully knocking out one of the indicated blocks. Spinner instructions. Hit any block of your choice. And there's this whole thing that highlights the contents. We've already saw a lot of the key elements we need, so that's fine. Then there's like a 4-step process right here of like how to actually put the board together. Yeah, fill the board with blocks at random. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, it is completely at random. Insert the 4 legs onto the slots under the game board. Place the penguin in the middle of the board, and then spin the spinner and let the game begin. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm just going to do this as one player just to kind of get a feel for it and see how it goes. I just want to see how long I can do this until either the penguin falls or I just get bored. Okay, it landed on a white piece, alright. No! No! Oh, those 2 pieces are too close together. It'd be more appropriate if I landed on pick any piece. White piece. White piece. No! Better. White piece. Whoa! Accidentally knocked out a blue piece. I don't know if the game actually has like any kind of like penalty for if you end up knocking out a piece you weren't supposed to knock out. Like, you think that would be part of it, but no, that's not even part of the gameplay. Blue piece. It seems like the pieces that are all like in corners like this are easier to knock out. Skip a turn again. Blue piece. That was a cakewalk. in between white piece and pick whatever piece, so screw it, I'll just do that. Whoa, damn. It's not a good move. The gameplay of this is very similar to that other game, Don't Break the Ice, except instead of a bear, it's a penguin.
On the fun of ants in the pants and don't spill the beans, there's Cootie and Don't Break the Ice too.
Blue piece. Okay, I gotta be careful with this. Oh wow. Oh wow. Penguin literally is on thin ice right now. Whatever piece. White piece. Pick whatever piece. This might be it. This might finish it. Yep. Down for the count, Penguin.
Now be a good penguin and bring me some EC, okay?
Overall thoughts on the game, it's fine. It's perfectly acceptable. The packaging, I think, for a new game is a little bit weird, and maybe it's just because I've been spoiled with VCR Golf, because that was a shrink-wrapped, fresh, untouched copy that just so happened to have been sold on eBay, and I got it. The box itself, the packaging for a new product is a little bit questionable, but the actual packaging of the stuff inside, that was all perfectly fine. The gameplay itself, it's basically just Don't Break the Ice, except it has this title, Funny Game Penguin Trap Activate. Just doesn't roll off the tongue like Don't Break the Ice, and the only difference is that instead of a bear, like in Don't Break the Ice, it's a penguin. I'll say this, it's a better penguin game than March of the Penguins on Game Boy. Not as good as the SpongeBob board game we reviewed, and it's also not as bad as the VCR Golf game, so it's just kind of sandwiched in between. It's just kind of middle of the road. It's a totally fine family game. If you need something easy and you want something that's relatively fun for a family game night, yeah, I can definitely see people enjoying this. So, not one of the worst things I've ever looked at. It's nowhere near the level of, Doggy Doo, Bukkake the card game, Bullet Ball, Mr. Bucket. It's just kind of okay. That's the best way to put it, is that it's just totally serviceable. But yeah, that's Funny Game Penguin Trap Activate. We got 2 more reviews coming up for MediaWiz. The next one is going to be a review on a YouTube poop, which is Christmas themed, so that's why we're going to be looking at it. And I hinted at it back during Summer of SpongeBob. We're going to be looking at Skellington's Revenge. And after that, we have something planned for Christmas Eve. It's going to be part of the channel's 5th year anniversary, so we've got something very special planned for that. Until then, I'm the MediaWiz, because One Art Forum wasn't enough.